Hey Capricorn, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm here to deliver you a message, and we are looking for a message that is helpful for you. Either something to be aware of, or just something useful for you. All right. What are we reading about for Capricorn? All right, so we have the rider showing up, which is incoming, something incoming. So what's coming in? What can we know? So we have the Bible. And I don't know why, but I'm just getting the burden of knowledge. There's a burden of knowledge coming in for you, and I want to say it has something to do with the invisible world, if that makes any sense to you, Capricorn. The invisible world, it can be spirit, it can be ghosts, like the workings of the universe. And I want to say that there's some kind of conflict between, like, perhaps like a literal, like something that's in the literal Bible versus something that is in the stars, or you know what I mean, like. But I feel like this is coming in more like in more like in the form of information, but if I feel like it's being brought to you. I mean, I don't know if this is like some kind of like awakening, or more like a realization, but it's because of new information. All right. Do I have a backwards card? I do. There we go. All right, Capricorn. I feel like that was an awful lot of shuffling for you. I don't know why that was necessary. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're gonna keep I'm seeing this as a reversed. This is something that I think you're gonna sit on for a little bit. I feel like I see you keeping this to yourself initially. Yeah, because you need to think about this. You need to think about this for a second, because it kind of changes things for you. It's like, it's like you need to sit with it and see, like, how does this make me feel? Is this something important to me? How is it going to affect my life? How is it going to affect other people's life? Like, I feel like you're gonna keep it to yourself because you need to sit on it for a little bit. Now I'm really curious what the information is. Wow. So Capricorn, whatever this information is that's coming in, that kind of like changes a little bit of something inside of you. Because we have the Six of Swords here, which is a which is an energy of movement or a direction. Here, but on this card it says a rite of passage, which is interesting, which kind of connects me to the stars here, like just like the universe, right? Like it's like finally things are at a certain time and place in the universe where like this switch is supposed to be flipped on for you. I don't know about the King of Pentacles showing up though. This feels outside of you. This feels like outside, like your outside world. Like the physical world, the outside world, not really your inner or spiritual self, whatever that you like, because you're keeping shit to yourself. This is your outside world, but what about it? This feels like job or obligations or responsibilities, shit like that. So here we have Chariot, which is another card of movement. It's weird, like this. The image on this card does not feel like the rest of the images. Like it seems more, I don't know, like almost dreamlike. There's something. What is that? Is that part of the card? I don't know. There's something off about this Chariot. And it's. Obviously you control it. Okay, so you control the reins with the Chariot here, and this has something to do with your discipline here. And then again, so does this. It's like a new discipline, which means a new area of study almost. It's weird. It's like coming in bits and pieces, but like, yeah, there's just some kind of new discipline. Like, I don't know if you're gonna just start studying something new or join a cult. I don't know. Nah. But you definitely hold the reins here. Like, you decide how far you go with it, or if you go at all. We have the Seven of Wands. I'm not really being swayed either way with this card as far as whether it's the light aspect or the shadow aspect of this. I think that also depends on you. Because in some ways, it's like, I want to say for some of you that this could very well be a huge challenge, just to really get into a new discipline and to challenge a set of beliefs that who knows how long have been with you, or you know what I mean. But also, I can see some of you like kind of analyzing whether this is even worth your while, like, and even shrugging it off somehow. But I want to say that the majority of you will be up for the challenge because you're in control. And that kind of like is reassuring for you somehow. So we have the Hangman coming up. This can speak of sacrifice, just like you might have to give up some of your time, your attention, your energy to kind of pursue whatever this is. And then we have the Empress. This is very, I mean, it's a very independent, energy here, but this is more about the control. This is more about having control of what comes in for you. I don't know if that's talking about your like manifestation abilities, Capricorn, because I mean yours can be off the charts. You're just really good at that. But it's yeah, it's like having like major control over what you can get from the universe or get from your surroundings or something of that nature. You need to be careful though that this does not go to your head because I swear, Capricorn, you are so good at manifesting and but every time, like anytime I've done readings for people or experience, even just in my day to day life, there's a Capricorn who is super successful. They've got it going on, right? And then their freaking ego gets in the way and they mess it all up for themselves. And they turn into, you know, something that they didn't mean to be. So, with this King of Pentacles here and this Empress right here, it's like a warning. Just, man, keep that ego in check because if there's gonna be a downfall, that's what it's gonna be in this situation here. Like, keep your feathers down. Like, don't. It's like something about like showing off or bragging or being like thinking that you're like the king shit, right? When you're being asked to be a little bit more humble about this, or it's like you could be cut off. Because, like, when you're talking about like invisible things or gifts from the universe or stuff like that, it's like it's a two-way relationship. It doesn't like whatever deity or God or what have you that you have a relationship with, no matter how private, there's you got to keep the respect levels kind of, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to like be general because there's um there's a lot of beliefs out there, you know? All right, so we have the 8 of Wands. Something supercharged. What? Yeah, there's fire here. So we have the Knight of Wands with the 8 of Wands, and this feels like something totally rushing in. It's weird, so weird, because it almost feels like back where you started. You could very well end up back where you started, like start over. So to me, that just emphasizes what I said about the keep the respect and your ego in check because what giveth can be taken away, Capricorn. What giveth can be taken away, and you will be back to square one, and you'll have to like regain. You'll have to regain whatever trust that you lost, and I want to say it has something to do with like trust or respect. And this could be on a spiritual level, but this could also very well be on a material plane. Like this could be at work. You know what I mean? Like if you're the boss and if you get too stuck in your ego or too power hungry or something, then you lose the respect of your employees. And if you lose that, then things don't work. Things don't work. And they start being less and less in your control. Well, that's an example though. Anyway, Capricorn, this is your message. And ooh, 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you want to avoid that. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, Capricorn.